Yo, 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 my Star Citizens and Noob Gamers. Welcome back to another episode of Star Citizen with me, Meninx. And in today's episode, I'm going to be doing a test of the Freelancer Max. So this is shipped by MISC, and I have a hull A, and the ship of the month this month is the Freelancer Max. So I thought I'd give that a go because people say it's the competitor to the hull A. So yeah, so we hope you like this video, guys. If you do like this video, don't forget to take that pointer and tickle that like button for us, and don't forget to hit that bell and subscribe notification for more videos as we drop them. Closing in on that 2,000 subscribers now, and also that you can hit the join button if you want to help us out more, or super chats and stuff like that, super thanks in the messages. And yeah, so we hope you like it, guys. And the referral code dropping down from the top at the moment, if you use that code because you're new to Star Citizen and you're creating a new account, use that code and it'll give you 5,000 credits and push me up in them rankings as well. So yeah, so let's get into this one, guys. So as I said, I've got a hull A, and I do a lot of my cargo running with the hull A. A lot of people say it's a good ship, but this is only classed as light freight. It's got 64 cargo. The MISC Freelancer has 66 cargoes, which is obviously the competitor to this. But then you've got the Freelancer Max, which is 100 and something cargo. So because this is the ship of the month this month, we get to fly it and I get to test it out and see what I think of this compared to this and which one I would prefer out of the two. So if any of you see my old videos, you'll see that I use the MISC Hull A a lot. So this is going to be the competitor to this and see how we get on with this. So let's grab that.
Selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered.
So unfortunately, I only have 76,000 on here. So because I've only got 76,000, I won't be able to fill it up straight away and do full runs and stuff like this. So I'll just have to see what I can do in the time that I'm on, and see if just the flight characteristics and that is good and stuff like that. And obviously the little bonus of, or should I say the argument of, having cargo on the outside compared to the inside. Obviously with 318 coming out, having cargo on the outside isn't going to be as great because it could just be taken off. But with the hull A, wow, that's big. That's massive. That's massive compared to the hull A. Wow. That's humongous. Compared to, wow, the hull A is a lot smaller, obviously. I know this has got 40 odd cargo more. And I know the normal MISC doesn't really have these big feet, I don't think. As far as I'm aware, they don't. Anyway, this is a big boy, this. That's the first time I've seen one of these ones. Well, let's get inside it. So you've got the back door there, and then you've got the ladder there. So let's go in the back. That shocked me, that how big this was. I'm gonna have to maybe rent just a normal Freelancer just to get a size comparison of it. That is big. That is a big. So obviously it's got the turret like the Freelancer has. A lot of space in the back, 100 and something cargo. Obviously some cargo can go in here as well. I'm not too sure if this cargo is hidden from scanning or not. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments if that cargo is hidden. And then this is basically like the rest of the MISC Freelancer. Now, Kilthanis had a Freelancer when he first started. That was his pledge ship. And I remember this bit of it, and I remember coming down here and this. I can't remember it being this big. So, but obviously this has 40 more cargo than the Freelancer itself, so it's going to be a little bit bigger, obviously, because of that. Let's see if the flight characteristics and stuff like that, and see if it would be better having this rather than the hull A. As I said, I've only got about 80,000, so we'll have to go from that basically and just work our way up. Right, let's do this. There we are. That's big. That is big. So it doesn't like the VTOL. It has the VTOL. I can't see it. Let's get ourselves thingied. Gotta remember that coupled mod.
You are clear to launch.
There we go. Alright, so we're at Everest. So I'm gonna have to go somewhere different to be able to get some cargo stuff. So where can I go?
Thank you, and please visit again.
Where can I go? I'll go over to the Crusader area. And I'll go over to sailing. I'll go over maybe to private property. Head over that way.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Nope, you're alright. I don't need to. So obviously this is a bigger ship, so this is obviously multi-crew. To have the turret at the top. I'll have to find out. I'll fire in a minute, see if we fire, if the pilot fires those side ones. It's definitely armed to the teeth. Got 4 rockets that side, 4 rockets that side, missiles. So yeah, it's definitely got some firepower there. Obviously, like the hull A doesn't, so. Right, so I'm going to push this forward, guys. I'll meet you over there. So here we are back. Push that on so that we could do it. So definitely this is a lot clunkier. So what do you guys think? What would you prefer from this and the hull A, between the two? I think for me the hull A is just much easier to fly, but obviously this being bigger because it's got more cargo, but if the original Freelancer flies like this one, then definitely the hull A wins for me on handling at the moment. we go. Let's get down there. So let me check that quick. Let me check where that's firing from. Is that these side ones? Yeah, so I control these side ones then, and then someone controls that top one. Okay, so that's good to know. So at least I've got that. The 4 there to fire. In fact, I should have known that because they're at the side here. The Omnis guy, 9s, 4 of them. Landing gear.
Landing gear down.
Fucking windy. There it is. Let's do this. Let's get in there. Engines.
Engines off.
I can go out this way, can I? Rather than going out the other way. I'd rather go out this way and then somebody just jump on my ship. Looks like the same as the hull air, basically. That is big. It's huge compared to the hull air. Buy slam. Probably won't be able to buy all of it here. So I've got maximum funds. Purchase that. So I don't have a lot of money. In the in 318, so you're probably seeing this because 318 is due in 2 days. You have a local here now, and you can move all of this stuff. Excuse me. Let's get out of here. Thought my ship had gone then. I like the colours around it, pretty cool. So it's quick getting in and out of it. It's an okay flyer, engines. It's an okay flyer, So yeah, it's not too bad. Landing gear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and sell this over at Brio's Breakers Yard. Get that up on my maps. Over at Dema. We are set the route. Let's do this. So we're going to sell this over at Brio's. We're probably not going to make much profit, but I just want to get a feel for it and basically see whether it's worth getting the bigger ship rather than the all air. I mean, it feels alright at the moment. I suppose this could be a good ship to have, so for that would sort of cross between the single solo cargo running and the multi-crew cargo running, because you could have a few people on this one. And especially if the cargo refactor comes in where you have to haul the cargo into your ship yourself rather than it just appearing there, then having more people to help with that will be good as well. So if you've got 4 people on the ship, you've got someone for the gun and you've got people that can haul. Landing gear.
Landing gear down.
So yeah, this could be it. So I can definitely see the use of having this one for a crossover between multi-crewing and single crew. Oh, there we go, almost smashing into the planet there. And the, what's it called, isn't too bad on it as well. The feel of it isn't too bad. With the hull air could obviously engines
off.
with the hull air I can land a bit closer, but that's not an issue. That's not an issue at all. Let me just go and check out this. So there it is. There's the cargo that I got. Any in this one? No. So just there. So it looks like you get 6 there and 6 here, and then obviously fill the rest up in the other place. Let's go. So yeah, in the hull air I can land a little bit closer. I can land just in front of this building here, around here. I might have been able to do that with that one. Torch. Okay. So you'll see I'm on the old consoles here. But it's the same thing. It's the same thing. So let's sell all that. So I've made 12 grand on that. So up to 92. And that's what I'm basically just going to keep doing, basically. Just to get a feel for the shape, see if it's any better. And torch. Definitely can see like the use of this, and definitely would be worth considering because of the extra 40 odd cargo and the crossover of multi crewing. Let me in. There's the multi crewing with it, so definitely I can see maybe trading up the hull A. The good thing with the hull A is you can close it up afterwards. To make it a little bit easier to handle. But to be fair, this ship still seems like it's got good maneuverability on it. So landing gear. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stay around this area. I'll just jump to where I'm at around here. I don't want to go to Hurston. Where am I going? So I want to go over here. DMR, because on here I can go to... where is it? We are Neon Waste Management. So I can go there and buy some stuff. So, now all I've got to do is get in that... So yeah, I actually can see why this one would be a good buy instead of the hull A. I do like the hull A, but I am going to question this myself now. Is it worth getting this over the hull A? Because I definitely think I could solo in this, and I could definitely think it would be helpful multi-crew in it as well. For a small medium freight. So obviously small medium because you've got the Caterpillar and the C2, which are around 600, 700-ish, close to them numbers, 600, 500, 600, and this is 100 and something. So I can see like this being the medium solo freight, and definitely might consider changing this one. Swapping out for the hull A. What do you guys think? Would any of you that tried the hull A, would you prefer that, or would you prefer this, or just a normal freelancer? Normal freelancer being 60 landing gear.
Landing gear down.
So 3.18 is due in the next 2 days apparently. So we've got here. So there's a freelancer here. So we might get a chance to see how the difference between the two, like on size wise. So yeah, because the normal freelancer has 60 odd cargo, so 66 cargo, which is up on the lines with the hull A, which has 64. So let's see if we can get a comparison of the two. So there's the normal one. Let's have a look. So you see this one is slightly bigger. But not by much. Oh, look at this. Not by much. Just a little bit wider, a tiny bit longer. If it is a tiny bit longer. But definitely wider. Engines. I'm probably going to get killed here. See? I do have a gun, but... You are? No, I don't. I didn't bring it. Thought I did, but I didn't, obviously. Oh, he's gone. So, yeah, I think just the engine section here is bigger than that. And so, yeah, so I definitely would probably take the Max over the normal Freelancer for the extra 40 cargo. For sure. And the reason I'm playing this in 3.17.5 and not 3.18 is because the pledge ship's not showing up in 3.18 PTU, so that's why I'm having to come over here to do it. So that's why you've got these old consoles. So I can get 8 units of Widow. And then we'll go and sell them over at Brios again. Different, doesn't it? Different cargo. So we've got the 8. Oh, so I'm definitely it's definitely opened my eyes whether I should trade this my Olay in engines. Whether I should trade my Olay in or not. Yeah. Landing gear. Let's get this I'll just stay around this day mark, just keep until I start building this money up. Keep going back and forth to Brios and back to here, just till I build some of this money up. Yeah. Because we're on a moon as well, it's just easier to get out of the atmosphere, it's quicker. Yeah, so I'm definitely intrigued now. My Hull is obviously a pledge because you can't buy it in game, and I think my Hull is worth around 100, and I think they've got this one on sale for 140 at the moment because it's a subscriber thing. But it's got the same feel as the Hull A, just a little bit more sluggish, but not massively. Not massively sluggish, so that's not too bad. As you saw there, it wasn't massively over, massively bad. So fry. I can't remember who it was that mentioned this to me, but it's definitely got me thinking now. Because there's more playability with this one, having the multi-crew option, whereas you can't have that with the Hull A. So you've got, you can have somebody on the gun of this. Landing gear. For anyone that doesn't know, I'm using voice attack for things like when I'm saying a word, like when I'm saying engines and landing gear and stuff like that. Just so you know, that is voice attack, and you can set it to press keys on your keyboard, basically. So let's see if I mean, that was, you know, normally like in big ships you go flying past if I go in too hot. Whereas with that seemed fine. So let's see if I can land where I would normally land with my hull air. I think the worst part is going to be the back end of it. Let's have a look. See, normally I can land. Engines.
Engines off.
Well, so I can still land close as well. And because it's got the big old feet on it, it's stable. Whereas with the hull A, it flies around all over the shore. So it's definitely a more stable ship, Torch. It's definitely a more stable ship. Let's sell all that for 108. So again, we made probably about 16 grand there. Wow. And another thing I like about ships like this and the hull A, is the ladder. Is because if you have like just a ramp only, you can't, if you park on uneven turf. Engines. If you park on uneven turf, you might not be able to get back on the ship. Landing gear.
Landing gear.
Okay, I'm going to go back to where I was just then, which was Neon Waste Management. I just keep going back and forth for that. Can't remember what I was saying now. Out of the atmosphere. Yeah, so if you're on a ramp, many a time me and Kilthanis have been on uneven ground and not been able to get back on our ship, whereas with the ladder you can just select it and it doesn't matter if it's too high, it still does all the animation and gets you on, so which isn't too bad. So when I came into this, doing this video earlier, I was thinking to myself, I'm probably not going to like the Freelancer, because when Kilthanis had it a while back, when he got it in his first pledge, I didn't like the original Freelancer, but I didn't know nothing about cargo running, didn't know about the game too much. It was literally like the first days of playing it before he changed it then to, I think he got Taurus. And then he went from the Taurus to the Banner Merchantman, which gave him the C2. I had the Aurora, and then I went to a Nomad, and then to the Hull A landing gear. So I've not really gone and flown the Freelancer since, and I haven't flown the Hull A. I can definitely see that this is still not bad. I quite like this. I'm actually quite impressed with it, and it's got me thinking now to seriously maybe trade in my Hull A. Just because of the being able to multi-crew this one and solo it at the same time, not at the same time, but having a ship that I can multi-crew or solo, whereas with the Hull A I can only solo that. I could have somebody else on it, but there's no guns or anything to manage. So they may as well just be in a ship. their own ship to protect. Whereas with this, I can have somebody in there, and like it can have a crew of 4. So if there is 4 of us on, and the time does come where we have to put our own cargo in, we've got more people to do it as well. And with the hatch at the back, it makes it easier. Makes it easy, but obviously the hull has it all on the outside anyway, so it makes no difference. But the outside thing obviously is not good when you're getting pirated. And it does feel easy to manage this as well. It doesn't feel too bad. Engines.
Engines off.
Yeah. And the living quarters of the hull here, I don't really go into that much. It has a little fridge on it, but I don't actually go into it that much. So, It's got me thinking. It's got me thinking. It's crazy how this game gets you to think about things after 3 months of me playing it and thinking I would hate the Mace Freelancer, to try it on this try it on this thing. So there's only 3 of that, so I get that. And 3 of that. Only 3 of that. Only 3 of that. So I could only get 3 of each there. So I'll hang around a minute to see if that stocks up a minute. So somebody else is obviously doing the same type of run as me at the moment. So I'll just hang around a minute and see if it stocks come up. So I've got 33 grand to fill. I'm not going to go to a different location. I'm not going to be doing too much. I'm not making this a video about how much I can make and all that stuff. I'm just making the video more based on this ship or the hull A, now that this one would be on offer for the subscribers. So I don't, you know, not, what's it called, too much. Worried too much about it. So now that will be full inside my, let me go to it and have a look. It'll be full inside the, not full, but the first part will be. I'll go and have a look and then come back in here and see if I can get some more cargo. So I don't want to make it a long video on, and I'm going to obviously push out all the extra flight around that we don't need. So this is full almost. So 6 and 6 should give me 12. I think I've got 9 at the moment. 9? No, I should have. I thought I had 12. Obviously not. So I've not had a proper look around here, but I don't really look at the components and all that stuff. And I know over here, like, you have to get on the thing here. I'm sure they also have that here. You can, no, okay. So just there, basically, enter in the turret. Let's close that up. So you've got 4 missiles this side. It looks like size 3s and 2s. And then this side's the same. 3s and 2s. So you're definitely well armed. And then your guns there and the guns at the top. So it definitely can look after itself a little bit if you do get in a fight, whereas the hull aid probably doesn't, not as much. So let's buy, do we do again? Probably going to buy 3, yeah. We'll only be able to buy 3 of each. That's it done. Won't be able to buy anything else. Well. There we are. Alright, let's go. Let's go and sell this. So that's full now. Any in here? So I haven't even started filling this section yet. 12 in here already. Engines. So I'll do this drop off and then maybe one more pickup and then maybe call it. I think I've definitely done enough to engines. I've definitely done enough to test this. And I'm going to sit and think about this over the next couple of days. With 318s due out in 2 days, so I should be able to get to try this in 318 as well. And obviously I'll do some videos in 318. Once that drops, of cargo running. Landing gear.
Landing gear up.
And he doesn't feel that bad actually as a flyer, so it's not too bad. Yeah, quite like that. So drop this off, go and grab another load from somewhere like private property or something, and then call it. Landing gear. It feels sturdy as well. It does have the same sort of feel as the hull air. Yeah, it'd be good to see what you guys think of this, because I know there's a few people that watch our content and like the hull air themselves, so it'd be good to get your view on the Max, this Freelancer Max. Engines.
Engines off.
And what would even just watching this video now, would you give it a go and maybe consider this over the Hull A? It just feels more sturdy for me. The thing is it's sickening to say because I love the Hull A. I absolutely love the Hull A. And I didn't think I would ever change it, but this has definitely got me thinking. Because it's more versatile, there's more cargo. I can multi-crew it and solo it. Let's get rid of all this. Sell that, sell that, sell that. And sell that. There we are, 128. So I've made around 50,000 just on the couple of runs I've done. But obviously I haven't had the money to fill up, and then obviously in that last time somebody else must be doing the same run, or a couple of people doing the same run or whatever. So obviously the stock's not been there for it. So I'm going to try another place and see what I can get. I've got 120 grand. To fill my Hull A used to cost me around 700,000 engines. Landing gear. And it used to cost me about 120-ish, I think it was, to fill 120-ish, I think it was around 120-ish to fill the Nomad, which was only 24 cargo. So let me try private property, see what we've got going on there. See if we can go over there again. And there is a few places you can go on here. So you've got private property here. Let me set that route. You've got on Daymar itself, you've got Neon Waste Management. On Yellow, you have NT999XX here, and you also have, which is not showing on here, not Paradise, Jumptown. Jumptown is on Yellow as well. So you've got two here on Yellow, one on Sailing and one on Daymar. So 4 places you can go here for cargo. And they're all on moons as well, which is really good because it's quick in, quick out. Whereas down at over at Microtech, it's not on moons. The only thing is selling on the moon. I think Raven's Roost is on a moon, but the other 2 places that you buy from are not on moons. They're on the planet itself, which gives you like 2 minutes to get off the planet. It's a long time. So here we are, private property. Give this one a go again. See if we've got any Widow here. No, it's Slam here, I think, actually. Which is, I think Slam is more profitable than Widow. Yeah, so I do like the feel of the ship. It feels right. It feels right for me as a solo. So, yeah. It definitely got me thinking this as landing gear. When I came into this, like I said, I just thought I'm going to hate this because I hated it when I first used it. So definitely, it's making me definitely rethink it. Definitely making me rethink it. It feels okay to handle. It doesn't feel. I mean, there's a bit of sluggishness to it, but not overly sluggish. It's not. It's not a massive amount different from the Hull A. And like I said many times, the Hull A, I've had the Hull A rock over, leaning on its side, whereas this feels like it's going to be, when it's landed, it's more sturdy, like it's not going to be blown over. Especially when you go to the salvage yard over at Microtech. It's just because it's so windy there. It's so used to always blow my ship away. Where you go? We're going past it. Flew straight past it. So yeah, I mean, it feels like I'm handling it quite well. So it doesn't feel like I'm oversteering it. Engines.
Engines off.
So yeah, it feels fine to me. Getting in and out is quite easy as well. Like the Hull A. Not too much drama. The other thing with the Hull A coming in 318 as well is you need to make sure your spine is out. Make sure that the cargo section is open before you buy cargo, so it won't allow you to. Be interesting to know if that middle section is another one based on. I want slam. Someone else has got all the slam, looks like. So yeah, it looks like there's not a lot of cargo now. Someone else doing the rounds around here as well. So it'd be interesting to know from you guys, like, is that section in the middle, is that hidden? Someone just tell me. Like, so with the Taurus, you've got the hidden section. With the MSI thing, you've got the hidden section of cargo. Is this the same? That middle section there, is that the same? Because in 318 you can select the grids and where you want to put stuff. So in 318 you'll be able to select this grid itself. And if this is hidden from being able to be scanned, then that'll be good as well. That's another bonus. So you guys will have to let me know if you know this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to NTNX, whatever it is called. And maybe even Jumptown. Engines. Landing gear.
Landing gear out.
Right, let's do this. I'm going to end over to NTX, whatever it's called, over at Yellow. I may even go to Jumptown, like I say. Not that one. That's not that. Don't go to that one. You go to this one here. Obviously, as well, once you've done the ship up with quantum drive and all that stuff.
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Switch weapons. So you've got the Dominator 2s and then the Thunderbolt 3s. Switch weapons. Landing gear. So this one's inside a big crater, this one.
Landing gear down.
There it is, inside here. So we saw that Freelancer earlier. I wonder if that Freelancer's doing the same. What's it called? Or whether it's just someone on a different server. It just feels sturdy, this thing. Like when I'm going to land, it just feels sturdy. Like it's not going to blow away. Especially over at Microtech, there's a place. Engines. One of the places that you go to get cargo, and it's like so uneven the ground. It's a nightmare. Like it just bounces my ship everywhere, especially the hull air. So it looks like this one probably will be a bit more sturdy, which is another plus as well. It's just gorgeous in it, this game. Let's see if they've been here. I'll just stick them on. Free. So what we got? Freelancer, Widow. There's only 3 here as well. Each time, so we probably only like 3 of them as well, yeah. And we're only left with 65. So what I'll do is I'll head over to Jumptown and just, I don't know if the Jumptown event's on. If it is, I'm going to get caught out, but I'll probably just jump it to Jumptown, or just be coming into Jumptown. It's here on yellow, so but it takes a little bit to get to it. So here we are, coming in now to Jumptown. This is Jumptown, the first version where it's not got the back doors and that. This is just the old one with a single entrance in. Not like the new one in 3.18. So get down here. So hopefully we can get a bit of something here. Because it's so hard to get to, this one, it's not easy to just get to it. Engines. 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 Okay.
Engines off.
Not working for some reason. Because it's not an easy one to get to, obviously you probably got more chance of getting stuck here. But obviously if there's a Jumptown event on, then more chance you're going to get killed as well. So here we go. Have a quick check in here. Make sure it's not producing. No, doesn't look like it is. But the good thing you get here is things like this. These boxes where you'll have guns and stuff in it. And you can see here all this stuff I've got. So if I wanted to take a gun, I could just take a gun on my back. Some ammo. I presume I've got ammo. The C4. Yeah, stick one of them on. Stick one of them on. One of them on. There we are, so I've got some ammo for my gun now. So if someone does come along. Cool. But obviously, because it's not spewing out drugs, no one's going to come along. Or less likely to. So here we can get Slam and Widow. So Slam obviously being the most profitable. We can get 5 here. 5 of those. Got 8. And then we're going to get some Widow. Get 1. Yeah. Widow. Okay. And that's that. So Slam and Widow you can get here. And again, like, just you can, obviously it's easier to do this in 318 because you've got a move all button here. So, but yeah, it's a good place to get guns that you want to get guns and sell stuff like that. Obviously in 318 it's a bigger place now. But I'm not too bothered about that at the moment because obviously I'm not worried about guns. Ship, there is. Don't know why he's come over here. You chatting in chat? So there's a little ship here. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my jump point first. And then I've got somewhere to jump to. Which is going to be in Daymar. And it's going to be Brios. Can I see it? There it is. Brios. Engines. Engines. Doesn't seem that things working. landing gear. No, it's not working. My thing seems to have turned itself off.
Landing gear out.
So, yeah. Let's get this sold. Find that. Proper find that. Let's go. So let's go and sell this. Over Brios.
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
So one of the things I want to plan on doing when I start with 318 is I'm going to carry around a railgun with me as well. So if I do get anyone that comes along while I'm out my ship, if I don't have someone there with me, then I'm going to have the railgun protection.
Landing gear down.
Let's get this sold. So I've spent some time with this Freelancer Max now, and I'm definitely impressed. I'm definitely going to look into trading my hull A, and I can always get the buyback and trade it back if I find that I'm not getting on with it. So there is that as well, because my hull A is a pledge. And because I do like the feel of this, and I like that it can be a dual multi-ship, a multi-role ship, as well as a solo. And it's got the 100 cargo, whereas the hull A has 60. So, yeah.
Engines off.
I definitely think this might be the ship for me over the hull A. So I've got 12 lots in here. I don't think I've got any in here. No. So I didn't even, in the whole time, I didn't even get to fill this cargo hold. And I still did fine with it. I can still park it here. It's not too big. So yeah, it's not too bad actually. It's surprised me. It has surprised me a lot. So let's see what we earned altogether. I started off with, I think, just short of 80, 70 something, so. So, about 80 grand. Probably made about 80 grand there. 159 from 70, so about 80,000-ish I made altogether. And that's starting, it's not that I know the stock wasn't there on some of them, but when I started, it was more to do with not having the funds. Whereas when I went to Jumptown, then I could have filled up with Widow and Slam. It seemed like it had stock, so yeah, I do like that. I'm liking that actually. It's a good ship. Just gonna have a quick look around it again. So it'd be nice to know if this section here is hidden or not. And then you've got, what's that, like coffee machine and that. This side's what? The toilet and toilet bit. A workstation there, whether that comes in use at any point. 4 beds and then 4 stations in there. And then through here, first bit of cargo, second bit of cargo with the turret there. So yeah, I'm quite yeah. I may end up swapping my hull here for this. So I'm going to head back to the space station now. So obviously I'll cut the video. So we hope you like that one, guys. If you did like that one, don't forget to take that pointer and tickle that like button for us and hit that bell and subscribe notification. It really does help us out. And don't forget to, if you're new to Star Citizen, use that code that's dropping down now to get yourself 5,000 credits for the game if you're just buying the game. And also, if you want to help us out further on the channel, we have joined membership now where you get badges and emotes, yeah, the little emojis, and you can use those and get priority comments. And we are going to be doing a few more live streams as well at some point, especially when 3.18 comes out. We're doing some cargo runs with the live streams. That'll be good. So yeah, so we hope you like that one, guys, and we'll see you guys out in the verse.